Stormblood, Part 2. But before we actually start with the Stormblood stuff, we are going to do some Gladiator quests, as my cat decided to make me pick up Gladiator a few streams ago, and I have since picked it up, and leveled it to 30 without doing a single quest for it. Which also means that my Gladiator has no level 15 shield block skill and no job. Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay, let me fix this. Hello? Testing 1, 2. Hello? Testing 1, 2. Okay, that's better. Testing 1, 2. And now I'm not going. Okay, that's better. Testing 1, 2. And now I'm not going. Okay, that's better. Okay, Echo has stopped. Earth 2 Echo is a very good movie. Anywho, we are going to teleport in the fun way to Ul'dah, and the fun way is Bakum's self-destruct. Now we switch back to Gladiator. Gladiator's Guild. And do the Gladiator story. By the way, if anyone wishes to, that is in my stream and wishes to chat in VC, just hop into my Discord and go into general voice howling, and I will pull you in to the stream voice howling if you wish to join the voice chat. Okay, let's talk to Mela, the Guildmaster. First Sword Mela wishes to gauge your aptitude for the sword. Okay, Xerix. Huh. Amazing what a difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each, and return here when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Wolf Mage. I'm a gladiator, and I'm to train you as one. Now go. So that is in Central Dinoland. Central Dinoland. Yeah. I'm just putting the offer out there if anyone wants to join VC because it's easier to keep conversation if there's someone to talk to. Commentary is easier when there's someone to commentary with. Okay, so we have marmots, star marmots to be exact. Just quickly, since I'm already at level 30, I don't really need to do much. Just quickly used Total Eclipse to wipe them out. And I think the last ones are over here, yep. There we go. Star marmots, snapping shrews, and hornets are all murderalized, and we head back to Ul'dah. In doing so, completing the level 1 quest for Gladiator. How's the game volume for you guys? Can you hear it? Or do I need to turn it up? Because I had to do some volume adjusting during my last Pokeroll. I said, how's the game volume for you guys? Can you hear it? Or do I need to turn it up? Okay. Welcome back, Wolf Mage. I take it you've dispatched the beasts and with ease? With every swing and thrust you gain valuable experience. You must remember to reflect on each one if you are to receive the recognize and eliminate the difficulties in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Wolf Mage. Level 5, I'm already level 30, I can do this. This will give me a bronze broad bastard sword, but I don't need it. And one of these, I'm gonna take the money. First Sword Mela wishes to teach you the fundamentals of the gladiator art. They're gone? Wait a sec. Oh, it's because I had to restart my PC. I forgot to restart them after I Um, restarted my PC because I had them on earlier. Oh my god. I had them on earlier, but forgot to restart them after my PC did some weird stuff and I had to restart it. While those are starting up, let's read on. Wolf Mage, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I shall in, instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such situations, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by electing the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Leminson marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek the Leminson and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder." In this way, you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies in battle. And we go to the Adventurers Guild for this one. What's on? What's on, Xerix? Did something happen? On my stream or otherwise? The stream was full black for like 5 seconds. Oh, that is odd. It might have been because Stream Avatars was starting up. Or something. I don't know what that was caused by. I don't know exactly, but it might have been that. Tell me if it happens again. You know your friend, you're a 12-stem cheat, thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. But oh, get Els get his own back. Mark my words. I really dislike the Lumenson dialect. I can't read it worth a damn. What? You blaming me 'cause this little shite shat his pants? Well, bugger, an I'm an bugger you too. Bugger him and bugger you too. See, I can't really read that dialect. Uh, me. Oi, come on now. He was disrespecting me, proud sea wolf in tree. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Slash me. Oh, the else is your problem. Me, maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be? A bleeding manservant? Bah, it don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. Wow, just wow. See what he has to say. Sorry, mate, but I drink alone, or at least not with the likes of you. I prefer companies better suited to companionship. Slash me. Just who the else do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm I can't read the name. The driven and me bloody marauders have been raving so loud. Mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll then let me axe do the talking. Oh, I need to update the pet command. 1 second. Earlier I said you could join the call, but you said you. Or you might have been hearing what I was reading off. Okay, the pet command has now been updated. You can try it again. Oh, is the Discord, not up to date? The Discord link? Type exclamation mark Discord. Discord link needs to be updated. Oh. If you want to join the call, you go into general voice howling and I can drag you in. And my channel is the Wolf Mages Guild. Hello, Zer. We now have Xerix in the call.
Hello.
Oh, you are covering up my face. I need to move the footage tech.
It will be up what I'm. Hold on a minute.
That's okay. I'm just going to continue reading the dialogue. Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another goddamn fool.
Okay. I
Show some
think I
respect.
finally. Sorry, it's that when I joined I was still on Twitch as well, so I was technically hearing two.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Show some respect when you talk to.
So now I can't hear your in-game in on from Twitch. So I basically using another phone, but I'm using a headphone Bluetooth thing. So I may not necessarily hear what you're saying in on Twitch. Only here on Discord.
Well, considering I'm saying it into Discord first, so you're probably hearing it.
Yes, but if there are any like game problems like sound, I may it like maybe the sound volume sound suddenly got low in the game. I may not know it's happening. That's what I meant by
Understandable.
that. I may have to kind of sometimes go back to on. I basically use my other phone to hear what's happening in game tests to fact check time to time.
Understandable. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I was basically what I was doing is that I was in the shower when I basically noticed you were there when you started your stream. So that was what I was doing, which is why when you asked me the question, how is the volume, I wasn't there.
Ah,
And
Formula
now I've
driven. Hmm?
and now I have started playing Violet a bit to kind of grind on some items to in the den.
Ah, Formula the driven.
You
Louder.
know, Wolf, if a word you can't say, maybe I can read to see if I can. To see if I can read it.
It's just the guy's name. I can't read.
Yeah, but I mean, if I can somehow read it to see if I know what it says, maybe you can say it like that. If I said it right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and try.
All right. When tell me when that happens, because I may
It's
need
on
focus
screen
a
right
bit
now.
in.
It's the first word on the text.
Oh, let me see the screen. Uh, damn it, this phone is much more smaller. Okay, let me go and try to see it in my bigger phone. Tiramur. Whoa. Hard word to say.
Yeah, which is why I just went with something I could sound out. Leader of
I just
a
have say
troop of bloody marauders, or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then,
sorry.
unless you want to
Okay.
split, unless you want
I
me to
kind of
split
have
your
to.
skull with me axe, you better. I'm trying to read the dialogue.
Oh, sorry. I need to remember to mute first
Yeah,
before I try to read it,
yeah.
and then I'll say if I could
That
next
sword,
time.
it can't be frenzy, but only the sword of Nald would. Bloody hells, it's you. You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. He got scared by realizing who this guy was.
Oh,
Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to Leminson's was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and but I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of me coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that's hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Whoops. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. I'm this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, now that the cutscene's over. I need to get out a drink. Hydration is important, even if that hydration is soda.
the hydration is great. I had to mute for a bit because I think I need to lower a bit the volume of the game.
Okay.
Lower.
Marty.
Oh.
I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he was dead years ago. Listen, Wolf Mage, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous. Alright, she doesn't need this sort of drama. Why, well, let's just say some folk ain't good for the other one. Okay. Gladiators Guild. I can't really tell what your icon, which icon you chose to use. Is that the one with your symbol or the classic Shadok symbol?
My one that has the fire flower one is my half breed one.
I can't really tell because it's too small.
Makes sense. I mean, I could technically send you the picture of what it's supposed to look like if it was up close, the symbol.
No, I'm just wondering which one you're using.
Oh, I don't. I honestly have not changed it in a while, so I'm using the one that has the bulb, the fireball, and not the classic Shadok symbol.
Ah.
I have not changed it because I don't really use the whole change thing. I don't really have a lot of pictures to begin with.
I've already heard of your exploits at the Quicksand. Wolf Mage, you did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice. After all, I want you to finish what you've begun. Wolfmage, head to Western Thanalan and see the four of Driven. I'm just gonna call them the four, and all those who have shared in his crimes. Never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Okay, that's just outside the city. I don't know what's causing it. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but lately I've been having lag on this game.
I kind of was thinking that it was maybe on my end, but I've noticed that the game has been lagging more often than not. Was there an update?
I have no clue. I don't think there was an update.
Either it was an update or maybe advancing this point kind of glitches or maybe, something lags, oddly enough. I don't really know. I don't know much about games. It's more of a guess. In fact, it's something that I kind of... I don't know why lags happen like that. Honestly. In fact, every time I've been told that a lag is fixed, when I play a game, it's still there sometimes. So maybe it's just simply... maybe there's a little bit too much of NPCs in the screen that you can't see. Normally it tends to be caused by there being too many things.
One of my guesses is that this server, there was recently a free server transfer, and this is a new server. So
the server is because it's new, or there being too many people in the same one.
Yeah. It's possible that's it, in which case it would be out of my control.
Yeah, there's not much one can do.
They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg you. Okay. Iron Will. He dead. These are level 5 enemies, I'm level 30. Yeah, before I was basically what I did is after picking up this job on stream, I leveled it off stream until 30 so I could do all the class quests.
Huh.
They tore me from my settle and took everything I owned. Bring my goods back, I beg you. Your goods. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. And talk to Mela. Durgan. Meet Garzolmer. Do you play 14, Xerix?
Play 14?
Yeah, do you play Final Fantasy 14?
I technically have said before that I never have played a Final Fantasy game. Only that one that the name was Final Fantasy, but in the Game Boy.
You mean Tactics Advanced?
I think it's the one where if someone dies, they stay dead. At least that's what I remember.
Is there a thing called a judge, and basically if...
I have no clue. It was so long ago. I think it was so long ago. I don't think the DS existed at the time.
Well, I know Tactics Advance was a Game Boy Advance game.
I can't remember. It was so long ago. I was like a kid. I think I was like 8. That is a long time ago. I only know I did because I remember playing it a lot. I just only remember it was tactical. It's simply like the Pokemon game where it's also tactical, kind of like that one from the DS, where the box, well not box, the one that shows Spectrum. I can't remember the name on that one. I never got to play.
I think you're talking about Tactics Advanced.
I guess you're right. I don't really know how many of those games exist.
Was the first fight in the game a snowball fight?
What?
Was the tutorial a snowball fight?
I don't remember. I mostly spend most of my time after the tutorial of the game simply just do what I do. I never really focused on what I was doing. I was just doing it because I can. I couldn't even read. I just did what I could do in the game.
Good, it's finished, and with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time, your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponent you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Wolf Mage. We will speak again. Take the gold. And I think that's where we're going to stop here for this particular part of the stream. By that I mean just the Gladiator quest. We're going to continue main story now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, do a bit of Gladiator quests at the start of the stream, and do main story.
To let you know, the only reason why I picked Gladiator for you, it was because I was thinking of the Gladiator beast from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the only reason why I sold it. Instead, Gladiator.
Uh, Sorry for the background noise once again.
Oh, my end or your end?
My end.
Oh,
Let's see.
alright.
J. I remember what I was doing. We need to go to Yeravania. Here. Use an Aetherite ticket. You should try 14 if you have a PC or a PS4, PS5. One of the
I
two.
only have a Switch, sadly. My brother is the one that has a PS4. I had a PS3, but I don't know exactly where I put it, and even if I did found it, I more than likely wouldn't be able to use it. It's kind of old. And I never had got the chance to have a PC. I was supposed to have one, but my brother kind of took it for his classes, and I never got it back.
Hmm.
Years ago.
Hmm. Okay. So we
Honestly, after
were.
at this point, I don't want to get a PC, mostly because the whole PC Master Race thing kind of annoys me, and the fact that I have to buy certain things that are expensive and hard to find only kind of makes it like not really that exciting for me to get a PC, at least not now, because of it.
Hey.
One day I'll
Best.
get a PC. I'm going to be more likely in the future, and I'm not sure if that future is close.
Okay. Best served with cold steel. Ralbon knows exactly what he would like you to do. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure that they'll send their new toys without out to entertain us. I would like you to participate in this operation, but from the look I see, it is a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn east end into an imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, so and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map, right here. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Mage. I can't fly. Grr.
You can't do what?
Fly. I don't have flight in this area.
Ooh. On that.
Yeah, every time you enter a new area, you have to unlock flight. And sometimes the maps are split in two, like this one. The south map of the
Okay.
map is. Go ahead.
What's the name of the mount you're on?
It's called a coral.
Looks cool.
It's basically a tiger with big long whiskers.
Wow.
Look at those whiskers.
Look at it closer. It looks cute, honestly. Kind of remind me of that one character from One Piece that is a tiger. I don't watch One Piece. I only know that that guy exists.
Ah, let's see. Quickly get some heals up. And ah,
So how far have you gotten in Violet? At least
I
when it comes
have
to
not
progress.
done any of the main story stuff. I've basically just been running around catching things.
Fair enough. Honestly, I kind of was doing that at first myself,
I am now looking
but
for water types to use because I'm stuck on the first thing where I need.
what?
Yes, because I need them for the fire team star base.
Oh, what was your starter?
Huh?
What was the starter you picked?
Sprigatito.
Huh, same here.
Yes. So it keeps sending me out with one of my 3 Pokemon being
Yes,
Sprigatito
there are
for
three
the.
first Pokemons that, in the order to be able to do the mission, you have to have three Pokemon in the first party to be ready for the whole battling the Horde. Honestly, that is basically how it works.
Yeah, I have 2 water types that I have caught. A Buizel with a ice Terra type and a
Icera.
and an Azurill that is fully evolved now. That I named Peekaboo.
Alright.
Yeah, Peekaboo is.
Peekaboo.
I am heading the wrong
You
way.
named it Peekaboo?
Yes, I named it Peekaboo.
Nice. Now,
And then
that was an old myth of the whole Peekaboo.
yes, and I
I
named
remember
the
hearing that
ice
in
terror
news.
type Buizel Ice Noodle because I already had a Buizel named Water Noodle, but once I got the ice terror type one, I named it Ice Noodle.
What?
I had a normal Buizel with a normal terror type, not normal, water, which I named Water Noodle. Then I got a Buizel that was Ice Terror type, and I named it Ice Noodle.
Nice.
And aside from that, in my party, I have a Umbreon, the Pikachu you get when you can first receive mystery gifts.
Flying Pikachu. Yeah, I never used that Pikachu. In fact, I forgot I even had it.
Well, it's my only Pikachu, so
Yeah, and you can catch Pichu in the earlier area.
yeah. Right now, I'm looking to get another Eevee so I can get a water type,
Before it.
Vaporeon, yes.
I didn't really encounter an Eevee early in the part. I think the only time I encountered it was close to the normal gym.
I found mine close to the bug gym for some odd reason. That is now an Umbreon.
Actually, what was your first gym? Now I ask.
Haven't
Mine
done
was the
any of
bug
them.
gym.
Haven't not done any of
Oh,
them.
so you're doing the fire one first?
No, the fire star base.
Yes, the fire star base. That's the
Yep.
first one you're doing.
Yep. And when I tried to do it last night, my team was level 20. between 20 and 25, and their mons were like 27. So
The highest in their level is 27. I mean, it could be worse. You could have had been 10 level below, like I was with the uh, fighting star place.
all went to
I
plan.
was,
Good. Our scouts
let me,
report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castrum Casulium Valodana. The reconnaissance is already in position. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive.
oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. I was reading it for a bit.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. And duty will be leveled to level 62. I'm level 63, so I'll only lose one level.
So yes, like I was saying, and Team Star's fighting crew, I was like 10 levels lower. My Pokemon, well, at least 8 levels lower. And if I right, their Pokemons are around the 50. 56, I think, is the highest in their level. And my Pokemon were in 48. I lost my first try because I didn't Terra type my Terra type fairy, didn't Terra type my fairy type, and then I Terra typed the wrong one. And the second, I simply just used the
I'm going
battle
to mute
items
you for
and
a
basically
second
won.
because voice acting cutscene.
Oh, right. I'll mute. I'll mute.
I'll tell you when you can unmute.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
You can unmute now.
Okay. Sorry that I disturbed that for a bit. I
That's
did not
okay.
know.
That's okay. Happens.
Yeah, I kind of focused on my game, so I didn't even know you started a cutscene. I kind of have it on an. I kind of have it low on volume. My at the very least, I have it on other earphones. Here's the thing about my phone: it's kind of broken. It's well, volume is broken. At least when I try to use it without an headphone, I have to have an earphone on it on, and I'm kind of also using another headphone with this one as well. So I have to interchange what I can hear either one over sometimes. So I'm not necessarily hearing what's happening in game.
Ah.
Also, do you know that the map showcases the order you beat at the gym?
Really?
Yeah.
I
It
actually, funny
showcases
thing,
in.
you know the guy who runs out of one of the gyms and you have to give him his wallet?
Yes, the water gym.
I ran into that instant, have not given him his wallet, I just left.
That is like the biggest. Oh, that guy would have started. I can only imagine.
It's been several in-game days since then.
Funny enough, that was the first place I battled.
They're gonna win. I'm going for the two.
I was like slower than so. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny that you can do that. I can only imagine somebody who gets that wallet, but then leaves that gym for last on purpose. That would be hilarious. Have days without the wallet.
Okay. Looks like everything is going smoothly. Aside from me being half out of mana. He's in lucid dreaming. So, are you enjoying the story so far on my Friday streams?
Poker roll?
Yeah.
Yes? Yes, I am.
Any opinions on what's going on?
Honestly, here's the thing, I am very poor of noticing certain things. So, I technically am just seeing things happen. And honestly, I am so oblivious to what's happening in the story that it's better that when somebody asks me a question, I say to them, I honestly am just enjoying what I'm watching. I sometimes don't even remember what happened. That's mostly because, well, I'm bad at remembering a story. Not because the story is bad, but mostly because I am bad at remembering things that I wasn't always too focused on watching. Because I get distracted on something else. Not because I'm distracting on playing a game in some cases, but because sometimes I do something else while watching.
Getting attacked by freaking black mages.
Yes. So yeah, sometimes I may forget what's going on in the story and sometimes miss a point because of it, which is why sometimes I have to rewatch the stream when it's over to be able to know what happened exactly. So I kind of had to rewatch your stream because I had a bit of a problem of not watching it all because I had to do something around the same time when the stream started.
Understandable.
So yeah, I kind of have to rewatch and I'm kind of lost because I kind of started in an odd point.
What the? Stop. No!
Also, I enjoyed your character, I'll be honest. Corbin and Rain is an interesting character, and I kind of like the whole I don't give a damn attitude. It kind of showcases that you find the whole thing about discrimination of the Dark Power so dumb. I like that.
Yeah, he doesn't give a damn what people think and actually wants people to understand it's not the tool, but the person using it that's evil.
Yeah, a power itself is not evil. It's how one uses it. I actually kind of like that. It's something that I always been thinking how powers should really be seen. So seeing that is really nice.
Oh, thank God. Frickin' Alphon used that ability. I was about to die. This is why in certain instances I play Red Mage, because they can heal themselves really well. Even though they're a frickin' DPS.
Healers are great. They tend to kind of help you in sticky situations.
No, Red Mage is a DPS. The only DPS with a good heal.
The only one with a good heal.
Yes. Even Summoner's basic heal is only good at like up until like level 10. But for Cure is really good. It restores a third of my health.
Alright. Oh my god. I just realized something about my game. In the game orders, how I beat them.
Yeah, right.
The fire one you said that you're battling right now,
Mm-hmm.
there's about 80 places that gives you a badge, eight badges of the Victory Road, and 5 for Starfall and Path of Legends. The fire one, I beat it at the 16. Almost upward the ones I places I
These freaking bombs.
So I technically beat it. I didn't really notice their levels until you reminded me that it was 27. So I basically beat it around level 50.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they level with you. Do they?
No, they do not. No.
Oh,
The
Alize
only
is almost
person
dead,
who
and I'm right next to her with a bomb.
oh my. The
Oh.
only character that levels with you, regardless of where you're at least so far I've seen, is your rival. That is the only character that levels with you. Everything else stays the same.
Who is which character?
Nemona.
Ah, Nemona.
The her sexuality is battle sexual character.
He who fights
That is
and runs.
she
What
is like
the?
this too.
Who the hells are you? What?
He's fighting around at
Follow me, go. Let none escape. The guy tries to run and gets freaking caught by the resistance.
I'm kind of like 10 seconds behind in Twitch, so I don't get to see it right when you say it. But when you said it to me, I saw it happen.
Yeah, and his face.
Funny.
But unless you're level 50, Red Mage does not have his big burst damage combo.
Huh.
Yeah, which is Riposte, Zouer and Redoublement, which is a 3-hit melee combo that if you have enough mana, it becomes enchanted and does more damage.
Alright. Actually, now I ask, have you had any crashes in Pokemon and Violet?
No, actually, I've had no bugs. Not one.
Funny. Only because yesterday I got my first crash in the game, and it was like an unimportant crash, which was thank the Lord
Millions
in
of
that case. But
negativity
yeah,
in my
it was only
arse.
yesterday.
I passed harder storms
So
than these
yeah, I
bars of
didn't really
scrap.
encounter a crash until that point.
Real
In fact,
quick,
the
we
only thing
need to
I
mute. I
encountered.
need you to mute because cutscene.
Oh,
I'm going to mute my mic as well.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last. Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo. Yeah! Yeah!
Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Thank you for the pet, Xerix. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Tarpin who made this plan, and all of you, resistance and alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. I they that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back in the Reach will feel the same, as will ours. It's been a pleasure, General, until the next battle. Yanago, I leave the Scions in your care. And after this cutscene, I'm going to go take a lunch break. We shall return to the castrum, then Wolf Mage, Mistress Lavier. Once more, you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. Okay, we're gonna get to a safe spot so we don't get murderized by random mobs. Because that can happen. And then we're gonna go to lunch.
Oh, I hope the lunch you get is great.
Well, I already have a packed lunch. It's just other people in my group have to go buy lunch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can talk to the stream if you want while I'm gone.
I'll probably be quiet, honestly. Unless someone starts talking in chat that is not me, I'd probably be quiet.
Okay. I'll still have my phone with me, so I will be able to see chat. So I'm gonna put it on BRB time for food. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. See you guys then.
Alright. ¿Te la comida? Pero, quiero.
And back with food.
Welcome back, Wolf.
Thank you.
I'm going to be mute for a bit. I'm technically eating my dinner, so
Okay, have
so I
enough
don't end
food.
up
Nice dinner.
responding oddly. All right, have a great lunch.
Yeah, I knew this would happen if I went AFK, so. Okay, talk to Minago. No, not target Chocobo, talk to Minago. I heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. But you must be tired of hearing that. I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. And we're going to get the materia. Let's see. Let fill your hearts with pride. Minago is ready to return to Rockler's Reach. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's go back to the Reach. And while we teleport, I can continue eating my lunch. Fish nuggies. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters coming together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapon, and smashed them. To people, the people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory, the beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think the last time Garlean troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Ottoman War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our 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 I can't read that word past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banner. Just you wait and see. Well, Mage Aliase, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Take materia. And that's all we have to do with Monago for now. Meaning this is next. Sorry, I am munching on fish nuggies. Oops, my headphones came unplugged. Okay. Now that I'm done with my fish nuggies, I can actually play the game. Okay. Talk to Mithrid? This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. Oh, what is that? Was that a sound alert? Or just a follow? Let us see. It was a sound alert. For a second there I thought I got a follow. Didn't have my phone out to see. Okay, well, let's see. There are more villagers there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. I also have snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles. Well, not snickerdoodles. Some form of coconut cookie.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Sorry, I was chewing on a cookie. We've glamored in, we have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to a savage, to the savage's impulse of a impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we've no glamour to conceal us. We've the village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move.
Okay, I'm done with my dinner.
I'm almost done with my lunch. I am just eating my cookie.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
It is a,
Are you mute?
No, I'm not. Oh, god damn it. Hello, can you hear me now? Discord is being a pain.
I think you're mute on Discord. Yeah,
Hello, can you hear me?
I just changed to my other phone for a bit, mostly for the stream.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, I hear you now. I thought you were just simply silent for like most of the time when I was eating.
No, it's just my Discord being a little finicky. Finicky like a finnegan.
Oh my.
But yeah,
So
I said
yeah,
I'm almost done with my lunch. I'm just eating a cookie.
Alright. I'm gonna drink my water.
Mount up. Oh, we got the chonky boy. The
Chunk?
The chonky boy, the big chocobo.
A chunky chocobo.
Northeast.
Is chocobos really a big thing in the Final Fantasy?
Huh?
In these in Final Fantasy, if the Chocobo simply had been in the beginning of the series, like from Final Fantasy 1 to now.
Yes, but it was a thing before Final Fantasy. I think it was Chrono Crossing or something. I forget what game series had it before Final Fantasy was around, but there was one game or two that had it before Final Fantasy was the thing.
Huh. I did not know that.
Good thing I click on my abilities, otherwise I wouldn't be able to fight while eating a cookie. That butterfly is dead. Killer butterfly decided to attack me.
Hmm. What is the least annoying enemy in this game? I mean,
Least annoying?
yeah, the one that basically like you forget that it exists, kind of easy.
Basically any enemy just outside the starting city.
Oh, alright.
Though certain ones I remember because they have cute names. Star Marmots, for one.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Star Marmots are a starting enemy that are really cute and have a cute name.
Neat.
Also, have you ever seen a cactuar in a Final Fantasy game? How it moves?
Okay, I'll be honest to you, Wolf. The only Final Fantasy I am fully aware of some of the enemies is Final
The
Fantasy
cactus
7,
enemy.
but that's what?
The cactus enemy. How they move?
No, I don't think I've seen one.
Okay, they basically move by hopping on one foot. But in this game, they actually walk.
Huh. Yeah, I don't really know many of the enemies of Final Fantasy. I only really know some, but that's only in Final Fantasy 7. But that was because I watched the abridged series of Team 4 Stars Final Fantasy. I'm not
Nary an
really. I
Imperial
don't
in
really know.
sight. That's a mercy. Algona, due east, past the bridge. Follow me, and it's not much further. Sorry, what were you saying? I had to read dialogue.
Don't worry. Like I was saying, the only real exposure I really heavily have of Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 7, Team 4 Stars of a series of it. That's the only exposure I really have. I don't really know anything else about Final Fantasy. I only know some things, but that's because of parts I've seen. But other than that, I know nothing.
Ah, let's see. Whoa. Okay, you want to fight? Yeah, I have my Chocobo spec to be a healer, so it can heal me.
Something so sick, being able to heal, it's like one of the most like adorable things I hear.
Yeah, the Chocobo actually has 3 skill trees, one for each spec, tank, DPS, and healer. I have him all the way spec'd into healer.
Nice.
Whoops, did not mean to change class. What I meant to do was hop on a mount. Let's see. Aether Compass, east of here. Basically, the Aether Compass is what you use to find Aether Currents, which allow you to fly.
You have to pay to fly?
Huh?
You have to pay to fly?
No, you have to attune to things called ether currents.
Oh.
They're basically little winds that, once you attune to all of them, you can fly.
Oh, kind of like a current.
Kind of like what?
Like how one can move from a current of the wind?
Yes. I'm actually moving towards one to the northeast of here.
Yeah.
Is it up on the cliff or down here? Nope, not down here. It's definitely up on the cliff. Just need to find a way up to the cliff. There it is. Yep. See? You can see one on stream right now.
The cactus or the stream?
The Aether Current.
Okay. That's a reminder. That little ball of wind?
Yeah, the little ball of wind. And you attune to it, and once you attune to all of them and do the quest that unlocks certain ones, you will be able to fly. Let's see, go to travel, go to Aether Currents. As you can see in the fringes, I've only attuned to 2 because I don't have access to the other 2. In the peaks, I've only attuned to 1. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top are actually quests that have specific Aether Currents. And once you do all those, you can fly in that area. And every time you get to a new area, you have to do this, except for the area, the base game areas, in which you have to just complete the base game story.
All right.
Chocobo keep. Do, 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 do. Let's see. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we are here. We need recruits. We do, but as I said back at the Reach, it is a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're shrouded because many of our people were taken in by the... We're short-handed because many of the people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folk from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then, okay.
Hydrate? Looks like he's hydrate.
Yeah. Uh, if there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I know it wasn't. I knew it wasn't as simple as give a speech in the village square. Not if you don't want to be want the place to be burned to the ground. No, you might as well piss in the viceroy's eye. Will need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. Uh, you never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Okay. Mifrid would like to introduce you to the village elder, a the prodigal daughter. Ragenfred, the village elder, is over by the shore. Time like the present, let's have a word. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. You are comrades of Mifrid. I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their eyes, and now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, cold comforts to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They, they took our land, our tradition, and our God, and they demanded a faith, a fifth of what little we got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being, but hate's not enough, Mifrid. I can't. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now, leave us before. Leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was produced barely was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. So what the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Please, Hexit. And I'm here to take back my homeland. My Olger, the last time I saw you, I didn't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you'd come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. Even you sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Algana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say again, we can give no more. Yes, I understand. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. And Elise is over there. We didn't come here to fight. I hope I haven't made a mess of things. Elise, you're always itching for a fight. Nothing's changed. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ffxiv might help us recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, but it's hardly settled, but I say we approach the villagers directly and see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Nope. Wait, let's complete. Oh, there's actually. I have to pick up 2 other quests. Death by 1,000 rocks. Angry Curl regards you with suspicion. A new face in Algana? Huh. What would you ask me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides. Phillips, there's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. Oh, on the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I expect you'd go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by German and Edit. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Right then. Frightened Coral is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. And pick up this quest over here. Hard Country. Brissendis is here and her mind is elsewhere. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea. What helps with it, though? I need to grind a chop bully horn and herbal hornbull talons for the blend. You'll go and get some for me, just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. Okay, so I need to slay each of those monsters and go get the thing. I'll come back here once I've completed both objectives. Actually, do I have my level 62 powered? Yes, still 2, okay. At level 64 I get Berets, which will mean macro time. Now to go find the other thing. Bunny and horn. Everything okay there, Xerix?
Sorry. I've been kind of mostly quiet because I didn't really know what to say, and I was also a bit focused on a raid, so it's taken a little bit of my attention.
Shadow Legends?
No, do a bit of Terra Raid.
I know, I was just making a joke.
Oh. I keep forgetting that's a thing.
There we go. Got everything I need for one of the quests. Now to go to the other one.
I think I have enough points to level all my Pokemon to level 100 at this point.
I actually haven't done any of the Terra raids, simply because I'm too low level.
What level are you? 25?
My highest is 25, my lowest in my party is around 19.
Well, the Terra ones that are water swords are level 50, not 50, 15, if I remember.
The lowest ones are level 15?
Yes, that's what I remember that it's either 15 or 10. I don't really remember.
Oh, don't want to do fate. Go away.
I still did not have a single level 100 Pokemon, and my highest level is 94. And you know what? I'm not gonna level in the wild anymore. I'm going to try to use the XP candy.
How do you get more XP candies? I haven't used one of them because I think they're rare.
You get them by doing Terra raids, just like how you get them in Soaring Field.
Ah.
And depending on the Terra raid level you do, you either get the XS to XL, depending on the Terra raid star that you do, basically.
Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all...
Actually, I don't think I can get any more FX anymore.
It's all in the sack over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mind. So be careful when you pick them up. Wait. Dang it, I didn't attune to the Aetherite, so I can't teleport back to the quest.
Oh.
I have to run.
Alright, got to my star to level 100.
Your starter?
Yes, Meowscarada that I named to Zurako.
I named my starter Cinnamon.
Oh, that's cute.
Because Sprigatito is a cinnamon roll.
Yes, it is. Honestly, the team that I have now, I'll be frank, only one of them was not supposed to be on my team, but it just stayed. You know the Wooper?
Mm-hmm.
I ended up basically keeping the Wooper, and it was one of the first Pokemon I caught in the wild. And I still have it, and in fact, it's now it's a final evolution.
I want to get the Zero to Hero water type.
The what now?
The Dolphin with Zero to Hero ability.
Oh, about that, you do know how to evolve it, right?
No clue. I've never gotten it. I've only seen
it.
You've been gone a while. What brings you back to...
Huh? Do you have Nintendo, Nintendo, do you have the account? Can you connect to Wi-Fi?
Yes.
So here's how you get it. You have to basically join a union circle to evolve it.
Really? How come?
Yes, level 40 or and above is when it evolves, but it has to be in a union circle. Basically, you being a part of a union circle. Either you create one or you being part of someone else.
Ah. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? I have
See, when I
your
say this, I
horn
did not use.
and your horn. Your horn and your talon.
Yeah, I did not do
Oh,
that for a while, and I had to look it up, and that pissed me off so much when I found out because that would explain why the one I had did not evolve. So I basically replaced it with the Quaxley. I basically have two starters. Now, I Pegadito and Quaxley because I was not happy with that.
oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This, this certainly, this certainly is hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know. Where else? Whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you, then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs, and then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment the con- centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end. Of course, some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I'd imagine. Help them if you like, they'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Our country is dead. Oh, I'm level 64. I now have my resurrection spell. Which,
Nice.
yep. Red Mage is the only class that can raise infinitely as long as he has the mana. Fast raise infinitely. Yeah, basically by casting Vercure or one of his other short cast spells, he can insta-cast raise. Because of the mechanic he has. Anytime he casts a spell, he can then insta-cast the next spell. So you could do something like target a dead person, cast Vercure on yourself, and then Berets, insta-cast. Granted that even though he is a Resbot, he runs out of mana quickly when doing this, so... Red Mage is really considered a Resbot for a reason. The new face. You have my leftovers? Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought a whole lot. Much obliged. Much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sands, in case you're curious about what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good dis so tisn't hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarrymen, all the while sweeping bits and pieces of off to the side to bundle up and sell to the older trade with the resistance. It's a leave thing and a way to fight back. Besides, one way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive, or even though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folk here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the results is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know, is all, that we know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. And I have to go over to Lise and then if that's what I'm doing. No, it's just a life more ordinary. Mifrid is hard at work trying to win over the villagers of Alagana. There you are, Wolf Mage. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into the village unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lisan getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. Speak with Lise. And I am walking the complete opposite direction.
It happens.
Let's see if the... No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being grounded under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'd wager. It's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, dating to help us poor unfortunate souls, trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a cast room with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave you all leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. Wow, eerie! As soon as I started this cutscene, the weather changed, and look at it. It looks like the area is freaking on fire.
Huh. Eerie.
And
Huh.
don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about our amigo. Let's go find Mifrid. Let's see, where did they go? Over here. Do you know if there's going to be Pucker Roll this week on Charm's channel?
I don't think they're gonna be one. If I remember right, I remember Carter said there won't be poker roll because he's going to need to talk to his players. That's all I really know. I only remember it for a bit when someone else also asked about poker roll.
I guess I could always double check with Charm and them tomorrow.
Alright, I think that's fair. That's really all I remember, I'll be honest.
There's apparently an announcement on the Pokero channel. I'm checking that really quick. Let's see, Mifrid. Oh. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggles like they do either, Lise. But if I couldn't, but if I hadn't, I'd have never met Wolf Mage or the rest of you. And we might not be here today, in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choice, nor will I apologize to them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone, anyone, we need help. Doesn't look like... I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. or where Carta he the tributum tributum tribunum and the bloody Reitman, they damn it all. You there, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The tribunum stew noon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Keycurrent attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took them where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came. And listen, Workera is the only family I've got left. I can't. If I lose him, the cigarettes. If the if the right men took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try.
I'm gonna leave for a moment, so I'll mute. I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright?
Yep, there's no plug roll this week for charm. You're right, at least we've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the tribunum. Guardians won't suffer excuses if they're late. Ifrit understands that you must act quickly to save Warcrata. So Warcrata is being held somewhere in secret to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Keycurrent bandits. That's about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foe, but there's sure to be a lot of them. So this is a level 60 quest. I think I'm gonna tank for this. Onward to adventure! we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I only had to do a little bit fast, honestly. It wasn't gonna be that long.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do now?
Huh?
What are you gonna do now in your mission?
I'm saving someone. Please, let me go. I beg you. I don't want to die.
Alright.
Hear that? I think it's coming from the top of Ziggurat. Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat. Ours to eat. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. I hate that there's somebody around here.
Somebody what?
There's so many keyturns around here that it's hard to get to the objective without alerting them.
Wow.
There we go. That one didn't see me, so good. Also, summon Chocobo to fight by side. I forget when they took this out, but before a certain point, going into tank stance used to reduce your damage you deal. But they took that out.
What did they take out? Sorry, I did not hear because of the background.
It used to be that if you went into tank stance as a tank, you deal less damage. But they took that out.
Huh.
So basically, you would lose damage output if you were in tank stance.
So now it does not decrease it?
Yep. Now it just decreases the damage you take and increases the aggro you gain.
But it's not bad. At least so far I understand.
Yeah, it's a lot better in that respect.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you're gonna be a tank, it would make more sense you would take less damage.
But it used to make you deal less damage.
Maybe that was an error.
No, it was actually coded into the game. It was actually a part of the game.
Huh.
Which made people not want to use tank stance in combat.
I guess they kind of buffed it because nobody was using it.
Yes, because it was causing problems.
Honestly, it kind of sounds silly. There's something like a tank mode would to decrease your damage, but not decrease the damage you would take. Sounds kind of silly.
Yeah.
Is it the point of a tank is that you can take a lot of damage?
By Rolger, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. Wait, what are you? Are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's good to. It's going to be all right. My sister, oh Rolger be praised. She's safe. And you fought your way in here just for me. To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Keycurn return in force. Do you still have the tributum? Oh gods, the tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. But right now, in your condition, you don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. And we don't have to. Oh, I have to talk to Lise. But I was gonna say, we don't have to go down the stairs. I was gonna just jump off. Ugh!
Oh wow.
Come, Keycurn.
Actually, Wolf, now have you decided what Pokemon you're gonna want in your team?
Not really, I'm just kind of going with what I get for now.
Still going with the flow.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's what I technically did.
I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh! New part of my gauge! Bloodspiller. I need to see where that is on my other character. Luckily, I have images saved in my hotbars. I think it's right around here. Nope, that's Paladin. There it is. Bloodspiller goes. Yep, Bloodspiller goes there. Okay. And at level 68, no, my next ability will be at level 64, and that's Quintessence. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to all nearby enemies. Costs 50 blood gauge. And then there's Blood Spiller, which I just got. Delivers an attack with a potency of 500 to my target, and it costs 50 blood gauge.
Huh.
Let's see. The Black Wolf's Pups. Lise has never been one to ignore her consensus. Are you dumb? Frickin' geeker! Go away. Let's see what Blood Spiller looks like. There we go. Accept. Listen, Wolf Mage Mifrid, I think we need to go after Warkarta. Wait, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, I do. I don't want to interfere. I just want to see what he makes it safe there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can pick up his trail. And since we're... Fun fact about this game. As long as you're not in combat, fall damage can't kill you. So, with that in mind, I led a full life!
So as long as you're not in combat, you can't what?
Die from fall damage. It can take you down to at lowest 1 HP.
So the fall damage that won't kill you if you're not in combat.
Yeah.
That's probably the oddest thing I ever heard. Not gonna lie. Well, at least I heard about fall damage at the very least.
Upon closer inspection, you find nothing of interest. Okay.
I put that in, then I'll
Chocobo Feather. In the dirt, you find a Chocobo Feather. Any luck? A Chocobo Feather. It is. Is it? By my reckoning, it came from Warkarta's bird. In which case, there's a bridge. There's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. see, we have to talk to Mifrid. Let's see what Lise has to say. Can they really see? Can they really see us all the way up here in the tower? In the tower? Any minute now, I expect he'll come thundering round the bend and hear that. He's get to cover quickly now.
Are they Imperials?
Of
Worse.
voice acted.
Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I can't hear you, Wolf, actually.
I said halt!
I muted because it's a voice acting cutscene.
They didn't hear. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labour. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
You can unmute now if you want, Xerx.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to say that I can unmute.
Yeah, I know. The scene just ended. I'd heard their
Okay.
commander was a keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up to inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the viceroy, but they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll them, cut down every last one of them myself. And take the materia. Homeward bound. Mifrid has no wish to linger unnecessarily. Poor Kratos alive and the tributum has been paid. That'll, that's all that matters now. For one, I for one would rather not wait around here if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana, and tell Ragenfred his man is good. His man got the job done. And once again, I forgot to attune to the Aetheryte.
You forgot to what?
Attune to the Aetheryte, the teleport crystal.
Oh.
So basically, I have to walk back.
Ooh. Oh. Which is the people have found basically like that one where the eyes just separate from the body.
What?
Yeah, have you seen the glitches of this of Pokemon Violet, of Violet and Scarlet?
I've seen a couple. I haven't seen the one you're mentioning.
The one that, did you know the comedic eye, that like white kind of eye? Like,
I separated from the
that one.
body. I've seen it in other things, just not in Scarlet Violet yet.
Yeah, yeah. It does, somehow that can happen, and it's hilarious. Honestly.
Do you have Violet or Scarlet?
I have Violet.
Same.
Yeah. I was gonna have Scarlet, but my brother wanted Scarlet because of the red lizard, so I ended up with Violet.
I wanted Violet because Protogen.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have guessed that it was Violet. Would have been odd you to pick Scarlet, knowing your whole Protogen thing. Would have been odd.
We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Warsira told me everything, how you fought with the keycurn to save his life. For all the good it did. We saw what happened when he met with the skulls, how they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could have. Mifrid's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I think Rolger you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Warkera and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We are alive, and that that's more than can be said for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they say they do to you, as long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quite quick to judge you, Lise, and for all that I apologize. I know you and your means and yours mean well. I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens as my witness that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you.
Mexico City versus USA.
I understand. Thank you for your hospitality. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it, nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she's set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. And what it says is right here. Are we having more poppin'? Looks like we are.
Poppin'.
Yeah, poppin'. When a NPC doesn't spawn immediately. Or a part of the area, or something doesn't spawn immediately that should be there. See?
In games lately.
Took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. Fine, please. Carbuncle. Oh, I think I saw it. Nope, not behind the rock. There she is. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorize their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, I don't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was, but nor do I expect Warcrid to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when she ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking for you. Well, you found me. Got something to say? I do, and I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. It wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about you and about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Warcrid, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If you truly cared for If you truly cared for my people, if I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them, so I will, if you'll have me. They're asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am, but not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, but we're not honed honored warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for all amigo, then that's enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Raldiker's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Actually, I think this is a good place to stop the stream and recording. So, until next time,
Okay.
I've been with Mage 1011 and joined by Xerix, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Hope everyone has fun. Have a great day or night, everyone.
Stick around for the raid.